Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm going to be offering my brief commentary right after this quick clip. Peace.
More family, more freedom, more ownership, more wins. Anybody else got anything else I forgot out?
Goddamn right, I got one.
Yeah.
I tell you what, if you're around this group of people, you're not motivated by what you see, I'm going to call you what I like to call a person that is just, you're a loser. Losers like to lose, winners win. Winners win because they surround themselves with winners. I'll be damned if I'm not around a bunch of fucking winners. Look around you, goddamn it, and be inspired, be motivated, and ask yourself, do you want it? Because if you do, you get it in rooms like this. It's a room like this.
Together, putting it down, and everybody, all the new young kids, everybody doing their shit. Fuck that, the black man is God shit.
Peace, peace, peace. This your brother Monroe Jr. So we just saw the video of Kevin Hart and Diddy and a lot of our brothers who have acquired a degree of fame and fortune and are household names. And Kevin Hart was just basically saying how winners hang with winners. And that's true to a certain degree. You know, but the most important thing is we want to win in the best manner, in a righteous manner, right? Where our consciousness and our soul is still intact. But success is a mindset. It's not just a destination, it's a mindset. Because you can reach your destination that you're striving to get to and run into a hurdle or a bump, and you gotta start from ground zero again. What will be your mindset? And as I heard a wise man once say, it's not how hard you get knocked down in life, because that's bound to happen, but it's our willingness to get back up. It's our focus and our drive and our determination when we get back up to keep pushing. Our brother Diddy said that the black man is God. Indeed, as that teaching stems from the most honorable Elijah Muhammad that taught us that every time you look at a black man, you're looking at God. What is God? God is a man. God is a woman, female God. Twin sides of the potential to master everything in this physical universe. Elijah Muhammad had to teach us blackness because we had been deprived of our God, our language, our culture, our way of life. So he had to reconnect us and reacquaint us with our divinity, our royalty, so that we would fall back in love with our blackness and the richness thereof that comes as a derivative of knowing whom your Father is, knowing who we are, little gods, born to grow up to be like the big God whom created the heavens and the earth. We are not lightweight creatures, brothers and sisters. Each one of us are born with a divine mission on this earth that we have to yearn it for, we have to search for, we have to seek it, we have to seek the bounties, we have to seek the treasures of our Lord. But it's best to start internally before we seek the external riches, the external acquisitions, the external bounties, the external boundaries, the external heights, the external materialistic desires that people have. For if we grow horizontally, as the minister has said, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, then we will eventually lose it if we do not grow vertically with that horizontal growth, as every civilization the past 6,000 years and throughout history has failed because of greed, because of lust, because immorality, because of desire to have more and more. So we grew as gods horizontally, but we were not growing vertically. The black man is God. And you know what, brothers and sisters, we don't want the black man as God to just be a cliche. We want it to be substantive. We want it to be fact, right? But we don't just mean God from the acquisition of tangible things. We want to be God on a moral plane, on a spiritual plane. The greatest type of God we could be is a righteous God, meaning that our willpower for good, our desire for righteousness subjugates the lesser God in us, because every human being has those dualities, yin and yang, good and evil. Even in the very atom of life, we have negative, we have positive. Which one will we allow to rule? Who will we allow to be the king on our dome? That's the real meeting with God, not just acquiring stuff, because that doesn't feed your soul or your essence that desires to become one with this maker. It's not being seen by men and women for our accomplishments that feed our soul. No. It's when we are in harmony with nature, when we are in harmony with the universal laws that our Creator has set up. Oh man. That's when we can enter into peace. The most honorable Elijah Muhammad said to sit yourself, in heaven at once. How do we do that? We do that by submitting to our Maker, our Creator. And when we do that, we enter into peace. Doing good unto others, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said that's the best religion. Not what we call ourselves or profess what we are. Oh, I'm a Christian. Oh, I'm a Muslim. Oh, I'm a Jew. Oh, really? Are we really? Well, Our lifestyle and our way of life most surely testifies to who we truly are. Not what we say we are, but what our hands wrought, what our hands and our actions and our deeds produce. Jesus said that we can tell a tree by the fruit it produces. And he said, show me a man with faith, and I'll show you a man with works. So God is a producer. You know, us as men, we can't say that we're God and we're not producing anything. We're not working on anything. There is nothing lazy about being a product of God. Have we ever seen the sun take a break? The moon take a break? No. They're bound to the law in which they were created. They cannot disobey. So in their submission to the law, they're perfect in their creation. It's no imperfection. Well, the more we grow into the law of God and our understanding of the purpose for it, then the more we grow in love for it and what it does for us, right? Our Creator, He's such a magnificent God that everything that we needed to sustain and maintain our life is already in the earth. He provided it all for us, right? We just have to go to work to extract from His richness that He has placed on our planet for us. He's such a good God, right? Such a provider. And He just asked us to be a co-creator, a co-producer, because we didn't create nothing. So we all should walk this earth so humbly, you know? So, you know, we just don't want it to be a cliche when we say that the black man is God. Not only do we want to have businesses, not only do we want to have an entrepreneurial mindset, but we want to be the type of God that has ethics and morals, right? We want to respect our women. We want to protect our women. We want to look after our children and our babies. We want to make our communities a better place to live. We want to establish businesses. These are the different things that God does, right? God doesn't abuse women or hit women or verbally cuss at women. No, that's beneath us. God thinks several times before He speaks. 5, 10, 15, 20 times. God is a critical thinker. We have all of these potentials within us because we are a derivative from the Supreme Being. And the greatest of attributes that we see in the Supreme Being, some of them are in us. You know? I love to study my brothers and sisters to see the God in them, because each one of us are a book, and if we're wise, we should study the pages of each other to see what it is in them that can help to cultivate us. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said he has never been in the presence of someone who was not his superior. That's heavy. That means you have superiority in you that's greater than me in some respects. So God and female gods, let us treat each other with the utmost respect. The greatest religion, as the most honorable Elijah Muhammad said, is do unto others as you would like done unto yourself. This your brother Monroe Jr. I'm signing.